All right, as a preparation for the our next up, let's review or what's gonna be the conditions of the competition, and then how we can prepare for that. So see here, this is the Arena Championship. So we are looking for a 250 prize pool. It's about to start at 11:30 Brazilian time. Right now, almost 9. So we have 2 hours and a half to go. And there will be 250, 200, yeah, 2,558 participants. I'm one of them. Let's review here where those are the products we're gonna be trading now. Mass, RTI, the maximum position size for each one of them. So we'll need to adapt our strategy to this. This is a simulated sim account, so this is not where we will not be trading. We will be trading live, but in sim accounts, right? Which is good. We're not gonna lose anything. So we're gonna start with a beginning balance of 10,000. So need to be careful of that. There is prices like this here, right? So until 100, until 300 positions, will have $100 price, which is good. Let's see what we can do. But then let's start our preparation. Of course, opening NinjaTrader, right? So we need to have NinjaTrader already open. I don't even have it open, so let's start from the beginning. Okay, I'm opening my desktop. Let me close some of the, and I need to go to simulation, and then is my simulation account there. Okay, it's all set up. Then, well, we'll see where the products will be trading. This is my daily analysis always, so I'll do everything the same thing for each one of the we see here the account. We have the same account here. This one is the one that we'll use for the trading. Yeah, it should be the same. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open each one of those products in my setup. When you see here, my setup is like this. It's similar to Albrook setup, right? So we have the 1 minute. This is different because I use 1 minute chart here, right? And then I use 15 minutes here, and then the main one will be the 5 minute chart. But then we have in the background, I have in the background the daily one. I use it just for taking a look in the long range major context. Right, so we'll see that right now. So this is the setup. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replicate this setup for each one of those products. So mass, we already have it, so we don't need ES at this, but I usually trade ES, so I'm gonna keep there. We have mass already, and then we have mass here in yellow, all connected, right? Mass in yellow here connected. And then this, yes, I'm gonna move it here. I don't need it. I have mass in the let's say in the Globex one, and I have it. This is the Globex, and this is the regular 10 hours one. Then I'll keep the regular 10 hours one because that's the one that I'm gonna need. Okay, this one. Then I'm gonna start from that. So we have mass. Then we need M&Q. I already have M&Q here. Nasdaq is right here. Okay. I'm gonna use it, this one better. Okay. Then I have Nasdaq, and then we have mini Russell RTY. So let's add it here. What I'm gonna do, and this is simple, I'm gonna duplicate this tab to keep all the setup layout that I have in the layout, and I put it in a new tab. Right, duplicate it. I'll change the color, put it kind of green line, and use here RTY. Where's RTY future? Here. Already set up. Okay, so I'll divide December. We're here set up, and then we have next one will be MGC. It's micro gold. So let's get it. MGC. Micro gold. Let's change. Put a yellow. I already have yellow, I think. Oh, we have gold here, but I'm already using it. So we have, this is the link. I'm using gold for mass. Let's change it. Let's put it in yellow for mass, and then for gold, let's use gold. Okay. Oh, did it change it? No, because we have mass here and still in gold. Let's put it in yellow. And then this is gonna be this is gonna be gold, and gold. That's with NGC is got it. All right, and then next one is MSL, micro crude oil. So let's MSL. Again, let's duplicate new tab. MSL. All features, and I'll change the, okay, and I'll change this one for blue. Let me see what we have here. This is red, this is red. Let's put it blue. So this will be what I did here. This is RTY. Change it here. All right. RTY. And this will be MGC is gold. This is gold, so MGC. Right, and this is oil. Fine. And then the last one is, let me duplicate this one. Check out it. This one I did it that way in order to avoid issues. And then 6E euro FX, so CX. I never did that before, so let's see if you have access to 6E euro. Okay, we have euro here. Euro, let's put it in pink. Right. Set it in pink. What's going on here? Know what happened here? I don't know what's really happening here with the mic, with my cursor here, my mouse. Now it's working. Okay, so 60. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instruments here. Okay. So I'll change to my other scene just to test something. The NinjaTrader is kind of working well. I don't know what's really happening here. It's like this one is not it's in the front. And saving the desktop, and then I was looking, and this is working. So let's start making the analysis, right? We have ES, we have MQ. So let's start with EMS. Now it's NInjaTrader is failing right now here. We don't know what's happened. So I'm gonna kill it and start it again. That's why it's always important to test everything before, to be ready, be prepared. Always is really important to do so. So this is the S&P 500. So we have MQ. We'll add this probably is overloading NinjaTrader. Put all of this. This is the first time that I do it, so I'll need to split this into windows to see if it's working better. That's important to check everything before starts, because you can catch some technical issues like this. Well, look at this, it's not working. Let's try to see if we can. Okay, mess. Let's duplicate this one. Oh, look at this, it's not working. Mess. Okay, then we're gonna duplicate this in a new tab, and then MSL. Okay, so let's take a look on MNQ. I have this for the last Sarona Cup, so it was clear that there was a wedge here and an IIO here format in an attempt to break up this channel line 2 times here. But there was also a channel line here above, so there was some space here, and it goes in IIOI, right? So it's a wedge, and then we can expect 2 legs down like this, exactly like this. So this is really good because in some way we have reached the target for a wedge. So we consider that the wedge started here, right? We have this good targets here, right? So let me clean up the here, because we have micro gap here for second leg, and we also have micro gap here above. So we see micro gap here, an acceleration down, a micro gap here. So starting the second leg down. Good news is we might have, or we could have even a third leg down starting here. You know, this is an L1, H1 that is kind of failing, so we have a dodgy here. It's more likely to have today kind of check of this 25,000 level price here. So initially I'll look MQ, I will look for these targets here at least. So I'll set this as a target in the daily chart. 25,000, which is makes a little bit sense. If it goes to what's happened right now in MEQ, probably will be there. This is not working. Need to fix it. Yeah. $25,000. It's like there here. Be interesting to see that one. All right. So this is for me the target. It could go even to, here to test this line, and we still have, a couple of legs down. If we consider this like a start of the first leg here, right, breakout, and second leg down, we could go to test this low here even. I don't think so we're gonna get there, but this could be the second leg target in the daily chart. So okay, we have 474 ATR, right? It means that we are going to be, if we are in 25 147, we can go even here. We can go to test something like this, to have a bar like this in that. So we can go even this low here in 24,700. Okay, so we can make the 1, 2, and the third push down here. It's something likely that we can. If not, if we break up, we're gonna revisit this micro gap in 25,471. Okay, so we'll need to have that present in Q. In mass, we goes to mass, it's pretty much the same thing. So we have this clear and strong, right, bull channel. And we can say we have 1, 2 perfect wedge here. So we can say we have a perfect wedge. We have 1, 2, 3 pushes up, and then we can say that this is 1, 2 legs down, and then we have 1, 2. We have a kind of micro wedge here and 2 legs down too, right? And then we have 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 2, 3, and 2 legs down. 1, 2, 3, and 2 legs down. So it's likely to goes up, but as if we are in a strong trend, right? So we can say that this is also a new kind of channel, right? And then below that bar, below that 256.62, it's gonna accelerate down. So the mass is likely goes to fill this gap, I think this is more likely to goes up. This first leg is all overlapped. Then we have this, it's deep pullback. It's more a pullback in a trading range. You see here, so it's a kind of more than 76% pullback. So it's a deep pullback. It's more trading range. So we will see what's happening. This is H1, this is H2, right? H1, H2. This it has a higher minimum, right? Higher low, and this is it was trigger here, but there were some sellers. We still have this micro gap in 6A55 or so, 6A50. Okay, we have 90 points of ATR. So from here, 77 to here, it's more than likely to get there. Even it's likely to get here, this close, the last bull close here. So if we have this breakout above this bar, breakout above 679, 7090, we're gonna get this micro gap filled up. Below this bar is gonna accelerate down, right? But it can fail in somewhere here too. So it can go here below 6, 7, 6, 6,700 and goes up again. So that could be done. So it could be a trading range day, could be a bull day here, could be just a bear day, just closing, above this low. We could have all of those scenarios. Okay. So for me, more likely, as per what's being behave in this bull channel, making some could make something like this. It goes down and then make a good bear bar, a bull bar, as an H2, right? Something like that. Where's an example of what I? Yeah. All right. Let's go to crude oil. Oof, this is really. Look at this. Crude oil is just a huge trading range. Okay. I'm gonna do it differently because this is a huge trading range. I think that nobody has doubt of that. And this is we're talking about 1 year of trading range, so lateral. But what I'm gonna do is where we are in this trading range. I'm gonna take in consideration this one and this one here. Guys, we are exactly at 50% here. Okay, price was above the 50% and then break up down and it's retesting the 50% here. So we can say that in the oil we are in the lower 50% of the trading range, that price. We look at the last two spikes. So we have this spike, 4 consecutive bear bars, and then pull back into legs, micro legs here. All right, and then another spike in 1 leg, so couple of legs down. But this is normal in all, let's say, trading ranges, right? And then we have a bull spike here, even going above this high, right? This is a resistance, right? Going above means nothing, just probably a couple of ticks above or whatever, but it's just 1 leg. And then we had 1 leg down, 2 legs down, and 3 legs down. So this is a wedge. Okay, very beautiful wedge here. If we see here, we have, I don't know if it's open, but let's see. It's not open, I think. We have here
connection lost,
a bad signal bar that was retested, as all book says. Usually bad signal bars are retested. Okay, so I'd like to see if this was really data box. It was really 49, low is 49, 47.98, and then this high is 57.98, exactly in the tick, at the tick. So it was filled here, which is really good price action signal. And then we have 3 bull bars. And that 3 bull bars has another bad signal here, but still leaving a micro gap open, which could be enough. Which could be enough, right, to signalize that we might have a second leg up in the oil. So we have this channel. And then we might test this this close here, in the bull bar close, because this is it's a clear vacuum or exhaustion bar. So we might test this one here. So for me, the oil is going to likely go up for today. So it's more probably to go up, at least test this in 60.88. We have 163 ATR. So we're kind of 163 goes here. Yeah, it's good. So clearing in oil. M&Q is more uncertain. MS is more likely to go up, but it could go below this bar and go up right after. So it doesn't matter. So we need to be careful. And then oil is is more likely to go up. Okay, we can feel this this micro gap here, but I believe that we're going up, above this bar first, and probably after we test this, we can go down to get us a second leg up here. Okay. All right, so that's the oil. Let's go to gold. Oh, come on, no. I'm gonna duplicate a new tab and then goes to gold. This is gold. Okay, gold. Oof. Okay, gold we have here on spike. Let's break out here, breakout pullback, and then we get 1, 2, 3, and then breakout. So this is a failed wedge and breakout up. So this is an exhaustion, right? So, and it's clear an exhaustion, and this is exhaustion legs, right? It's going below that one. We have just one leg here, tiny second leg, but this in proportion with this is nothing. So we might expect a second leg down from this. So that's why this could be the start of the second leg down, right? And then we have this line here that we can take a look. we are, let's say we are in a good trending right now, strong trending. We test, we retest, as Albrook says always, right? We came to retest the wedge, failed wedge breakout here. So what's down here? Probably this is the start of the new trading range here, right? And that makes totally sense. This is the start of the new trading range, right? So this is the limit of the trading range. We can do the following and say where we are. So we are low on the trading range, right? We had this gap here, was closed here, and then some sellers or people that buy here is taking profit out, right? Then we still have a space below here, but don't know if we're gonna get there. So we're lower in the trading range, right? We could have here a good signal bar for the second leg up here, tiny second leg up here. As per the spike that we have here is strong, probably this will be enough, these two legs, to get a second leg and test higher in the trading range. So I will likely look for buys in a good setup here, close to 4,000. We have in 100 ATR, 100 points, and we close at 93. So we can go to 400 easily, 4,000, and then go up in a signal bar. Doesn't look so easy, but if we have a good setup at the beginning, we can have a good rally in either ways, low or up. Okay. All right, so let's duplicate this one and goes to 6ERT 6E. This is Forex, right? Well, trading range, let me put it there, like this, faded there, failing here. So we have in a trading range, and then again we are in the lower third of the trading range. If we look at this, we have a kind of wedge here. 1, 2, 3. And then we have channel line here. Can do it this way. Okay. See, look that way better. And then we have exhaustion leg here, like this, right? Exhaustion leg here. And you see that it's exhausting because, this doji was enough to get this odd reaction here. So we have an exhaustion leg. The target is basically here. This is the target for the exhaustion leg. Right? So it's clear that we might go there. 1.17, something like that. All right. This is a micro channel, not so healthy because we have doji. This was a doji, but it's a breakout too of this bar, and then doji. But this could be normal, testing the moving average, as we are been failing here, the moving average. So then we have another doji, bull doji. So this is FBO, SBO, FBO, and then a breakout here. So sometimes when you're testing the moving average, you get this kind of let's say lack of dopes. Let's say, no, you have this kind of price action when you don't know what is happening, but then you can think in the inverse way. For example, if I've been failing here, why this not fail here? Why this not? What the sellers didn't get a bar going down a low here? Because it is because they are not so strong at this level of price, and it means that you're gonna have these kind of breakouts, coming in. That's one of the ways that are reasoning when we have this. Okay. And then what we can expect is breakout pullback in somewhere here, probably below this bar, and then goes up. So in case of 6E, I will looking for failing below bars in order to get the second leg up, and looking for this target here. That's basically will be my strategy in 6E. Duplicate, and then we'll go to RTY. Rosa, right? What is RTY? All right. Let's wait. All right, so LTY looks similar to MES and NQ. We have, I'm not familiar with this product, but essentially we have this channel, right? Bull channel. This looks a little bit more overlapped, right? This one. But in case of RTY, it's overlapped, secondly down. It's also wedge here, right? So wedge top, you can say. First wedge here, 2 legs down. Then spike, you see the spike clearly here. Wedge here, couple of legs down here too, and then 1, 2, 3, something like that. It's not so clear. It's not. You see that it's more trading range price action here. It's look like not perfect wedge here, but we have 3 pushes up here. 1, then 2, and then 3. Then we can expect 2 legs down. So we have 1. Pullback 2, but in the case of the Russell, the pullback is not so deep. Let me see how much is that. But let's see how is this. Let's go to the 50%, around the 50%. And then this is more healthy to say that we might have second leg down here. So I'll put this into as a target. Okay. For second leg down eventually. So we have 50 points in ATR. So we have 230.94, 230.50 is here. Today will be okay to revisit this one, this low, or goes up. Pretty much the same thing. So it's doing the same thing that MAS and MNQ I'm gonna put together, because they have probably the same behavior. You see, they have the same behavior. MNQ also is showing that could go down. MS is different. They have a higher low. So I'm not sure, but we have a micro gap open. We could drive the sellers down to be more aggressive. And then Russell also have good targets in that good target below, right, low in that green line here. When we goes to MSL oil, we have an edge, as we have a wedge, so we have an edge to goes up. All right, good edge to try to test 60.91. Let me put it here as a target, right? So oil is a different path. When it goes to gold, also is a different pattern. It's not so confused, but what we need to see is so we can get this second leg starting here. We're about the 50% of this leg, right? And goes up. Or if it goes below this bar, probably we're gonna test this line here, this trending line. Okay, so we're kind of in the middle right now, kind of confused level of price. When it goes to 6E, sideways, but we have a kind of attempt of breakout of this trending line, bear trending line. And the tricky thing is that this goes below this bar and then go up as a breakout pullback. That's tricky. As we have a wedge, we can also go down here, right, and make a second entry long after this micro channel, and then the H2 that you need in order to get two legs up after a wedge like this. So we could go from here to try to fill this, or we can go down and then probably a couple of days go here to test this this price level. So that what could happen. So that's sort of the scenarios in the daily chart. So I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna try to test how this is working. So I need to adapt my my setups. I have $10,000 and 6 products to trade, right? So let's say that, you know, to win this stuff, I would say we need to trade all of 6 at the same time. So what is the risk that I should take having $10,000 in the SIN accounts? I used to make $500 per trade. Okay. But with this size, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get that. So from mass, that is easier for me. Right. I use 10 points stop, but in this case, I'm gonna use $500, whatever it is in terms of points. So we have it goes to the size that I can use, right? So in the mass, three, right? So position size is 3. I can use $500, so I can use easily 20-point stop in this case, okay? And that's what I'm gonna use, 20-point stop. So for mass here, let's make a strategy. So ordering quantity 3, currency, stop loss. Let's see if this works. 20-point stops like let's say $300, profit $600. Let's add it. No. Save as template. Where can I put the name? Okay. Arena Cup 1. As you see, I'm gonna try to make some swings. Let's see how it works. Oh, I'm gonna change to my sim. I'm just gonna try it, okay, to see how it works. So 40 points with 20 points. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. So in mass, that will be my strategy. 20 points for 40 points. Okay. Of course, I can make some scalps and, in 10 points, and it's more, 10, 20 points is more likely to 40 points, so of course. But it's gonna depend on how the price action will be. Okay. So this is my sync account. Okay. I'm gonna let it there because I'll try to see if we don't have any issues with the platform, running all these 6 at the same time. M and Q, we have one size. So M and Q is 1. I have a strategy in M Q here. Swing. Let me edit. I have 400,000 and 1,000. Yeah, I can use this one, but I'm gonna save the template. Arena Cup 2. just to differentiate and use it. Okay, so if I use this one again, we have those kind of points here. 400 reais stop, $400 stop, and then this looks so huge here. But then we can, okay, but I'm gonna use that one, okay. And then RTI, never used it before. So ATR of, let me see, what is the ATR of this stuff? Size is 1. So here, the normal day will be 4 points, 5 points. We got 5, 6, 7. It's about 5 points. It's similar to mass then. Okay, so then I'm gonna use the same thing, the mass. Similar to mass. So I can use this earn up 1. Okay, and then let's try. No. No, in this case, it's not working. So we have 5 points. Usually 5 points, so we need to at least to have 20 points. So we need to have a stop like $3.95. It's at 10 points will be okay. But then 300,000 is 300 US dollars is not enough. So I'll need to set a new strategy here for the double at least. Ah, come on, no. Close it. What happening here is that this is just one size. Okay, so I need to put just one size. So I need to make one size. Currency, stop loss 300, profit 600 to 1. This is a template, earn a cup 3. Save. Okay, let's do it. Now it's better. Now it's better, but I will make it 500. I'll make it 500 here. $1,000. Okay, it's set. Say it again. Better song. 10 points stop. It's like a 20 points in mass, probably. Okay, let it run there, and then The goal, this is goal, okay? Again, not familiar, so we need to find out. It's 11 points, 12 points, 13 points. Okay. In this case, we'll need to have at least 20 points too. So we can use here this one. Goal will be two position size. So okay, so I'll need to okay, I'll need to modify this one. That's 2, and then currency we have 600. What we learn here is that we need to have, I'm gonna close this one and then test this one. We need to have a different strategy depending on each one of those products. That will be what we have here. It's kind of 30 points here. It's a little bit exaggerated, but we have bars of 14 points. It's kind of 2 times the ATRs on, the biggest moment. So we'll wait for that. We'll see this one. All right. MSL is gonna be one size. This already traded sometimes ago, but let's try this one. That is let's see how it works. All right, this is not suitable. Yeah. So maximum size here is 0.2. This is about okay, so I'm gonna create a new one too. So here we're saying 400,000. All right. It's not bad, but looking at this, not gonna be so profitable. Let me sell. one currency. Let's see. I'll adjust my stop and my take profit depending on the context we have, okay? And then the 6E, 6C, six A is two sides. This is not working well that way, so I'll need to really split it this. Oh, look at this, it's not working well. Gonna close the live here just to make the final layout arrangements here. But it's essentially that. So I made the analysis just to wrap up. I made the analysis of the daily charts and try to see if we can put together this in the with the strategies that we're going to use for each one of the products, but also see, testing if the, NinjaTrader platform is going to go, go well. As putting all the products here. It doesn't look like it's going to work that way, so I'm going to split it into windows to see if we can run smoothly during the cap. That's what I'm gonna do next, the next few minutes before the competition starts. So wish me good luck and see you there during the competition.